General Hospital will reveal Jason's emotional turmoil as he steps out of the hospital. Michael, whom he has always considered a son, is now lying in a hospital room, severely injured after the horrific fire at Sonny's penthouse apartment. Memories flood back, pulling Jason to a time when he used to hold Michael as an infant, his eyes full of the promise to protect him forever. And yet, standing in front of the harsh reality, Jason cannot shake the feeling that he has failed. In the days following the fire, Jason cannot stop blaming himself. He replays every moment in his mind, wondering what he could have done to prevent this tragedy. Though he was not directly responsible for the fire, his involvement in the underworld and loyalty to Sonny make Jason feel as if he contributed to the dangers constantly looming over Michael. The relationship between Jason and Sonny grows increasingly tense. Jason begins to doubt the choices he has made over the years. While Sonny was once his best friend and trusted partner, Jason can no longer deny that the criminal lifestyle has trapped them both in an inescapable spiral. Sonny, in his rage and determination for revenge against Sidwell, seems unaware that their way of life has put Michael in jeopardy. Jason is exhausted by the losses and pain that the criminal world has brought. One evening, after hours of reflection, Jason decides to leave the criminal world behind. He wants to end it all, not just to protect Danny, but also to free himself. He knows that this decision will deeply affect Sonny, but Jason believes it is the only way to hold on to what little is left of his life. During Jason's absence, Sidwell begins to implement his plan for revenge against Sonny. Without Jason's protection, Sonny quickly becomes an easy target. One evening, while Sonny is at his restaurant, a group of Sidwell's men suddenly appears. They don't just attack Sonny's business, they send a clear message: Sonny's reign is over. The attack is swift but brutal. The assailants destroy everything, from the furnishings to Sonny's reputation. A large fire breaks out, plunging the area into chaos. Sonny is badly injured as he attempts to escape the flames, and this only adds to his humiliation as he realizes his downfall is imminent. When news of the attack reaches Jason, he cannot sit idly by. Despite his decision to distance himself from Sonny and the underworld, he understands that if he does nothing, Sonny will not survive the storm. Jason secretly returns to Port Charles, not to resume his old life, but to confront Sidwell and stop the next attack. Jason learns about Sidwell, a formidable adversary and a master manipulator. Sidwell's aim is not just to destroy Sonny but to take control of his entire network. Jason quickly realizes that to end everything, he must face Sidwell head-on. Jason carefully devises a plan. He uses any remaining connections in the criminal world to gather information about Sidwell, from his financial activities to his hideouts. With meticulous preparation, Jason carries out a surprise attack on Sidwell's stronghold. His goal is not to kill Sidwell, but to force him to retreat and end the threats against Sonny. The confrontation is intense and dangerous. Jason uses every skill he has acquired during his years working for Sonny to breach Sidwell's defenses. Despite the risk of death, Jason remains determined. In the end, he succeeds in forcing Sidwell to withdraw. Jason delivers a clear message: if Sidwell continues to threaten Sonny or anyone else, he will return, and this time, there will be no room for negotiation. Jason feels a deep sorrow as he watches Sonny, once the invincible symbol of the underworld, now brought down by a ruthless enemy. The image of Sonny lying there, with wounds that cut deep both physically and mentally, overwhelms Jason with feelings of disappointment and guilt. He knows that this attack was not just against Sonny, but a direct blow to the entire Corinthos family, threatening the existence of an empire built over years of sweat, blood, and tears. The situation becomes even more dire when Michael, the one person Sonny had hoped would carry on his legacy, leaves Port Charles. Michael's absence not only leaves a void in Sonny's heart but also weakens the power structure of the family. Michael, with his intelligence and natural leadership abilities, was seen as the one who could legitimately inherit Sonny's position. But now, with him gone, the Corinthos family finds itself in a precarious state like never before. As Sonny struggles to recover from the attack, one big question hangs over everything: who will step up to protect the family and maintain their position in this dangerous world? Jason understands that it is not just about finding a successor, but about ensuring that person can handle the pressure and the constant threats that loom. Any wrong choice now could lead to the complete collapse of the Corinthos family, something Jason cannot allow to happen. The weight of responsibility for the safety of the Corinthos family leaves Jason increasingly conflicted. He had stepped away from the criminal world in search of a peaceful life with Danny, but now, seeing Sonny fallen, Jason cannot ignore what is happening. The dangers posed by enemies like Sidwell are growing, targeting not only Sonny but all those close to him. The ongoing attacks are not just warnings but declarations that the rival forces are gaining the upper hand. Jason also realizes that choosing a successor requires not just strength, but intelligence, loyalty, and the ability to control every situation in a world full of schemes and betrayal. He cannot help but think about the consequences the Corinthos family would face if someone unfit took on this role. Every action, every decision will be scrutinized by enemies lurking in the shadows, waiting for an opportunity to destroy everything. Deep down, Jason knows that, despite his reluctance, he cannot completely walk away. Even though he tried to leave the criminal world, he feels an invisible tie that binds him to the Corinthos family, especially Sonny. No one else understands how Sonny operates and protects his network like he does. Though unspoken, Jason knows that Sonny is still relying on him as the last line of defense to salvage whatever is left. With each passing day, the situation becomes more critical. The enemy forces show no signs of stopping, and the attacks on the Corinthos family's assets and reputation continue. Jason feels as though time is running out. He knows that if he does not act now, the consequences will not only affect Sonny but all the innocent people caught up in this war. With a heavy heart, Jason begins to consider his next steps. He must protect Sonny, but also think about Danny, Michael, and everyone else he loves. Every decision comes with risk, but Jason knows he cannot afford to fail. In this world, one small mistake could destroy everything, and that responsibility now lies squarely on his shoulders. After ensuring Sonny's safety, Jason quietly walks away, without a word. He knows he cannot return to his old life, but at least he has done what he needed to do to protect those he once considered family. Jason goes back to Danny, hoping this time he can truly find peace. But deep down, he understands that his life will always be haunted by the choices of the past.